I'm Taylor Bishotti with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. We are now just one day away from the start of the NFL Draft, and mystery still abounds as to who Jacksonville will select with the first overall pick. NFL Network's Sarah Walsh reports that some current Jags players hope their team drafts Georgia defensive end Trayvon Walker. Some other draft buzz, NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reports the Eagles have made some calls about moving up in round one. On the flip side, Rappaport reports the Panthers would be interested in moving down from the 6th overall pick if the player they want isn't available. Could Atlanta use the 8th overall pick on a quarterback? Falcons general manager Terry Fontenot said Tuesday he'd like to add a QB at some point in the draft. The Broncos traded away first-round pick this year for Russell Wilson, but they did get him some help Tuesday night, re-signing Pro Bowl running back Melvin Gordon to a one-year deal. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Where could 5-Hour Energy take you? How about on a $10,000 dream vacation? Imagine visiting a sun-soaked tropical beach, a picturesque ski resort in the mountains, or exploring one of the world's most exciting cities. It's up to you. Just vote for 5-Hour Energy's next delicious flavor. 5 lucky winners will get the trip of a lifetime to their dream destination. Go to 5hdvote.com for official rules and to enter. No purchase necessary. Sweepstakes ends June 30th, 2022. Must be U.S. resident, age 18 or older to enter. Void where prohibited. Sponsored by Living Essentials, LLC.
If your office is reopening, Staples has you covered.
With office essentials like snacks, water, and coffee for the break room?
Staples has you covered.
How about custom printing and office supplies?
Covered.
And what about savings?
Staples has you covered there too. And now save even more. Because this week when you spend $100 on anything in store, you'll earn a $30 store bonus.
That should cover it.
Staples, the working and learning store. Limit 1, ends 4/30. Rewards members only. Bonus must be redeemed in store. See staplesconnect.com/store bonus for details.
And we are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. We made it to Wednesday, the 27th day of April, 2022. There, I've reminded myself what day it is. We're heading rapidly to the end of the month of April.
You were just one day off, is all.
Yeah. Anyway, Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
No, Sunday actually is May Day. Is it Monday or Sunday?
I don't know because they keep messing around.
Yes.
With
Monday will be May Day, and we will all dance around the
Maypole.
No, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday is May Day. Okay, I have to explain. In broadcasting, you use a broadcast calendar, and in the broadcast calendar, the week starts on Monday. If you look at a regular Gregorian calendar, it starts on Sunday. So it gets confusing sometimes.
Yeah, a Gregorian or a Greg.
Yes, or is it Julian?
Yeah.
Anyway, we've got May coming up, so we will dance around the maypole.
Yes, that's a good thing for you, and it's not done too often anymore.
Yes. Let's see. In the news, Elon Musk will be the new owner of Twitter after the social media company accepted his offer. Musk says Twitter needs to become a genuine free speech platform. Yes, where you can show your ignorance in anonymous tweets. Oh, well, it's like comments on Facebook or any of the social media. Yeah, you can be anonymous and really show how dumb you are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready for birthdays?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I want to be anonymous.
Yes. Actor Anouk Aimee, she was in A Man and a Woman, is 90. Singer Kate Pearson of the B-52s, 74. Singer Herbie Morrell of the Stylistics, 73. Ace Frehley of Kiss is 71. Singer Sheena Easton, 63. Isn't she a drummer?
She was originally. I don't know if she drums anymore, but that certainly is her calling.
Yeah, once a drummer, always a drummer.
Yeah.
Yes. Actor James LaGrosse is 60. Actor David Lasher is 50. Actor Mara West, 50. Actor Sally Hawkins, 46. Actor Francis Capra is 39. Actor Ari Grainer is 39. Actor Sheila Vand is 37. Actor Jenna Coleman is 36. Actor William Mosley, 35. Lizzo is 34. Actor Emily Rios is 33. Local birthdays coming up.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
We have happy birthday wishes going out today to Alice Estrada, Camila Corrales, Patrice Ojeda, Cecilia Aceves, Matthew Collins, Joanne Hedinger, Fernando Rivera, Scott Baker, Christian Gatewood, Gabe Torres, Kylie Mikoski, Fumi Galvan, Brandon Macias, Carol Hood, Francis Fernandez, Raul Marquecho Jr., David Torres, Francis Sepulveda, Ray De La Rosa, and David Walker. Happy birthday from KXO. And, of course, if you would like us to celebrate your birthday, just email it to us, and we'll put it on the list.
Or a brown paper bag, that works good, too, you know.
Yeah, and, you know, usually when people call in, I tell them we charge $0.25 for that.
Yep.
Yeah. And if you do call in and give us a birthday, make sure you drop the quarter in the slot right there on the phone, right?
Yep, that's right.
Okay.
We have to keep, you know, our costs covered and everything, so
yes,
keep those quarters coming.
Well, you know, it's what keeps us going. That and the gerbil on the treadmill that powers the transmitter.
I think he's getting the raw end of the deal. But
what do you mean? We send him carrots every other day.
Every other day,
yes.
That's right. Got him on a diet, the whole shot.
Okay. Yeah, well, he's lean and mean. He spends all that time on the treadmill.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, most people, they have a treadmill. It's a great place to hang clothes, right?
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. Come flying off of there.
Okay. And I do use a treadmill. My wife, Pam, walks at the mall in the mornings. For that matter, she's there now walking. And, you know, I'm busy at this time of day, so I use a treadmill, and it does help. And I know you run.
Mm-hmm.
If you see a Buckley running, look behind, because the only way a Buckley runs is if somebody's chasing us.
The law.
Yeah.
The law is coming.
Yeah, sometimes, yes. The long arm.
Yeah, the long arm of the law.
Okay. And, you know, there's a problem that you may not think about, but ever-growing levels of space junk are posing a threat as more and more satellites are launched into space. In fact, last Saturday night, Elon Musk's satellite was spying on Jeff Bezos' satellite, trying to get a picture of
everybody's satellite.
Yeah. Satellites are a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Tough to keep track of.
Have no idea how many are up there. Somebody does keep track.
That's scary.
Yes.
What else do they do?
Okay. Well, it's a job.
Yes, it's a job. I understand.
Okay. We've got news if you're ready.
We certainly do. Coming up.
World in California news to begin with, brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales, for service, call the experts at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
CBS News special report. A former U.S. Marine and a Russian man convicted of trafficking cocaine have been exchanged in a high-level prisoner swap at the height of the war in Ukraine. White House correspondent Stephen Portnoy.
The Russian pilot has been released and is being sent back to Russia, and Russia is sending back Trevor Reed to his family. Now, the parents and sister of Trevor Reed issued a statement this morning thanking the president for his kindness and consideration. They eventually did get in touch with President Biden, and they say that the prisoner swap may have saved Trevor Reed's life. So he's on his way back home.
Reed's father, Joey, spoke about his son in an interview earlier this month.
Our anxiety is ever increasing over, a 2-year, 8-month period. We don't know what's happening. We need to get our son out of there before it's too late.
His family said Reed's health had been declining. U.S. officials say the exchange will not alter the U.S. stance on the war in Ukraine. CBS News Special Report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. House Minority Leader and California Representative Kevin McCarthy heard on more newly released audio tapes telling Republican colleagues to stop attacking each other by name.
These members on either whatever position you are calling out other members, that's got to stop.
The recordings coming in the days after the January 6th uprising at the Capitol, reportedly upsetting some of his House colleagues and portraying a different posture than the one McCarthy took publicly. 3 people in custody in connection with the kidnapping Monday of 3-month-old Brandon Cuellar in San Jose. Police still piecing together details, including how the suspects may be linked.
We know that there's some connection to the family, but we don't know exactly what that connection is, and that's something that will be determined during the course of the investigation.
Assistant San Jose Police Chief Paul Joseph, the baby in good condition and reunited with his mother. A UC Berkeley student charged by Alameda County's DA with making threats to staff through emails. Those threats led to a campus-wide shelter-in-place order last Thursday. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. For all your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call the pros. Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
Golden State Extracts, CBD, is the first fully licensed GMP certified hemp processor in California making CBD. Everything is done right here in the Imperial Valley, from growing to processing and manufacturing. Our products derived from hemp are a natural form of pain relief to help you with your aches and pains, help you sleep better, and lower your stress with our specially formulated tinctures, pain creams, and gummies. Best of all, you can visit Golden State Extracts CBD locally at their Imperial location, 520 West 8th Road. For more information and benefits of CBD, visit them on the web at goldenstateextracts.com or call 760-355-9134. That's 355-9134.
It's page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the valley to serve you. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Wednesday, COVID-19 update is available for Imperial County. Here's the story with George Gale.
Updated numbers were released Tuesday morning. Numbers are provided by the County Public Health Department. According to the new numbers, active cases of COVID-19 have risen to 64 as compared to 34 cases reported last week. Deaths attributed to the virus remain at 908. Variants of concern in Imperial County are still the Delta and Omicron variants. According to the latest numbers, there have been 1,027 cases of the Omicron variant reported in Imperial County since 2021. There have been 1,212 cases of the Delta variant reported locally since 2020. The health department says the variants are mostly being affecting the unvaccinated between the ages of 18 and 49. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial Valley College Board of Trustees has selected a new superintendent president. On Monday, April 25th, the board selected Dr. Lenore Johnson to lead the college. Dr. Johnson has been serving as interim superintendent president since last August. The board says that they expect negotiations to be completed by the next board meeting that is scheduled for May the 18th. Johnson holds a bachelor's degree in business administration from Robert Morris University. a master's in business administration from Governor's State University, and a doctorate in education from Argosy University. He will be replacing Dr. Martha Garcia, who left to become superintendent president of the College of the Desert. KXO News Time, 7:43.
Hi, this is Mike Allison, Parts and Service Director, El Centro Motors and Imperial Volkswagen. I want to let everybody know two great specials we have at our Brawley Quick Lane and Off-Road Center. First, our high-pressure Built Tough spray liner, which can be sprayed on anything that rolls for $9.99 per month. And second, our lift kits, including method wheels and needle tires for as low as $89 per month OAC. If you can't make it here, we also have our other locations at El Centro Motors, the mall, and our mobile van for your convenience. Remember, if you don't see us first, we can't save you any money.
Continuing with more local news, the state of the county address, it looks like it's a go now. Here's more in the story.
The original address had to be postponed. This after Chairman of the Board of Supervisors tested positive for COVID-19. The event was rescheduled. New date is tomorrow, Thursday. Chairman of the Board, Jesus Eduardo Escobar, is reportedly healthy and ready to go. He will deliver the State of the County address at the Grand Plaza Outlets in Calexico. The event begins at 6 p.m. Theme for the address is Strength Through Unity. The State of the County address normally covers past accomplishments and future goals. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Fire in the extreme eastern portion of Imperial County. At last report, it had gone to a second alarm. The fire was reported on the Quechan Tribal Reservation near Quechan and Pico roads. Officials said the ocean-to-ocean road had to be closed. Officials said IID power poles were being threatened by the fire, but no structures were in danger. Departments on the scene were the City of Yuma, Rural Metro, City of Hopeville, and County Fire Stations 1 and 8. There were no injuries reported. That concludes this edition of Local News. Stay with us for Page 2.
Page 1 of the Local News, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I'm asking about Prevnar 20 because there's a chance pneumococcal pneumonia could put me in the hospital.
Age 65 or older, you may be at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia in just 1 dose. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most commonly reported side effect was pain at the injection site. For additional common side effects and full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
I want to be able to keep my plans.
So I'm asking my doctor about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
It's Page 2 of the Local News and weather, brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland. They are open Tuesday through Saturdays at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Missed Candidate Forum rescheduled. The forum is part of the Collab series. George Gale has more.
The missed candidate forum was rescheduled. Reportedly, a conflict in scheduling was the reported cause of the postponement. The forum is for the candidates for IID Division 5. They are Imperial City Council member Karen Eugenio and incumbent Norma Sierra Galindo. The forum had originally been scheduled for April. It has been rescheduled for May 19th. This week, the Collab hosted candidates forums for the County Board of Supervisors. One was held last night at the Calexico City Hall. The other one is being held this evening at the Hopeville City Hall beginning at 6 p.m. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
The IID is trying to curb energy theft. The challenge is for the not-for-profit Imperial Irrigation District to eliminate the theft of electrical engineering. energy. The district is asking for help from the public. They're asking customers to report suspicious activity, which includes the tampering of electrical meters, power lines, and electrical equipment. They say with electric meters, lines, and equipment, when they're being manipulated, effort to steal energy, the results can be severe, leading to power outages, electrical and fire hazards, and extensive damage to IID and customer equipment. Energy theft is eliminated to cost the district anywhere from tens to hundreds of thousands of dollars in the loss of energy alone. That does not include investigations, infrastructure replacement, inspection, repair of the judicial process. A public power provider acts against the district, such as theft of electricity, impact customer rates. Anyone who can see anything, please contact the district and let them know. And finally, the Salton Sea Authority Board meets this coming Thursday. Here's more in the story.
The meeting is tomorrow, Thursday. It begins at 10 a.m. It's being held in the Coachella Valley Water District in the Steve Robbins Administration Building boardroom at 75515 Hobley Lane East in Palm Desert. Virtual attendance is encouraged. For Zoom information and a look at the agenda, go to saltonsea.com/meetings. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are two locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carol Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says dry conditions will persist through early next week, with temperatures remaining a few degrees above normal most days. Under mostly clear skies, daytime highs will generally top out between 90 and 95 degrees. A series of passing dry weather disturbances will also create gusty afternoon winds today and Thursday, and again on Sunday. The strongest winds will be Thursday afternoon, where gusts may approach 40 miles an hour. 96 the high in the valley yesterday, 64 the low. Wind gusts peaked at 36 miles an hour last night at the airport. It'll be sunny today with a high near 94. West-southwest wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 62. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. Thursday, sunny with a high near 89. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. 73 degrees, 20% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
This spring, Kokopah Casino wants to know if you'll stay or travel. Every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday between noon and 8 p.m., one winner every other hour could win up to $2,750 in cash or prizes. You can earn entries now by playing your favorite slots or table games with your rewards card. See the Rewards Club for details. Kokopah Casino has your bags packed with cash and prizes this spring because we love our loyals at Kokopah Casino, South Highway 95 in Somerton.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, the Heat got by the Hawks, 97-94. Yeah, and, Miami wins that series 4-1. The Grizzlies top the Timberwolves 111-109. Memphis leads that series 3-2. And the Suns took a 3-2 lead in the best-of-7 series by beating the Pelicans 112-97. Coming up today, the Bulls and the Bucks, and the Nuggets and the Warriors. Meanwhile, in other news around the world of sports, in the NFL, veteran running back Melvin Gordon will return to Denver on a 1-year contract. Baseball coming up.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, the Padres, despite 3 errors, beat the Reds 9-6 yesterday. The Angels over the Guardians 4-1. Brewers bombed the Pirates 12-8. Mariners topped the Rays 8-4. Phillies pounded the Rockies 10-3. Yankees over the Orioles 12-8. Anthony Rizzo with 3 home runs. Marlins over the Nationals 5-2. Blue Jays slipped by the Red Sox 6-5 in 10 innings. Royals shut out the White Sox 6-0. Braves beat the Cubs 3-1. Twins nipped the Tigers 5-4. Mets blanked the Cardinals 3-0. Astros over the Rangers 5-1. D-backs dumped the Dodgers 5-3. And the Giants took Cross Bay rival A's 8-2. And New York Mets right-handed pitcher Chris Bassett expressed frustration and concern for his teammates after 3 more Mets batters were plunked in Tuesday's 3-0 win over the Cardinals, raising the team's major league leading total to 18. Hey, hitting a batter is part of the game. Don't lean over the plate. Yeah, the pitcher's got to have a piece there. Yeah, and if you get hit, take your base. It's that simple. And then Steele second. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. They also offer 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro. Well, stocks are attempting to bounce back after NASDAQ's biggest dive since 2020. Right now, the big board is green. The Dow up 116 points at 33,356. The NASDAQ up 25 at 4,199. The S&P up 25. The NASDAQ up 60 at 12,549. Meanwhile, gold off 1660 a barrel and oil down 62 cents a barrel. Gold comes in ounces, not in barrels, though I would like to have a barrel of gold. And the bad news keeps piling on for Boeing. The company is delaying the debut of its newest passenger jet to 2025. And it reported a much bigger than expected quarterly loss. The company announced it would temporarily pause the start of production of the 777X passenger jet, which it planned to start delivering to customers by the end of 2023. Demand for the long-range and wide-body passenger jet, a key to Boeing's commercial jet business, continues to be hurt by weak demand for international flights during the pandemic. And Russia has cut off natural gas supplies to Poland and Bulgaria, dramatically escalating its response to Western sanctions imposed on Moscow over the war in Ukraine. The European Commission described the decision to halt supplies as attempted blackmail.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
Look for sunny skies today with a high near 94. West-southwest wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 20 miles an hour. Clear tonight with a low around 62. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, gust as high as 30 miles an hour. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 89. West winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. 74 degrees, 19% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services. They offer live scan fingerprinting to the public.
At Burgers and Beer, we want to make your every visit a great visit. We want you to have great service. We want your taste buds to dance with happiness and your thirst to be quenched. We want you to enjoy great sports and great music. But most of all, we want you to enjoy your friends, your family, your date, your business meal, your party, your mom, your dad, and even Aunt Karen. At Burgers and Beer, we're all about you. 5 locations to serve you: El Centro, Yuma, Temecula, La Quinta, and Rancho Maron.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
Your home for original reporting.
I'm Steve Kathan. With the U.S. and Russia at odds over the Ukraine invasion, the countries have worked a prisoner swap. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
The Russians have released a Marine veteran, Trevor Reed, who was arrested in 2019. Russian authorities say he assaulted an officer. Reed had been sentenced to 9 years in a Russian prison. He was freed in exchange for a Russian pilot who was serving a 20-year sentence in this country for drug smuggling. The two were swapped in a European country. The exchange comes as U.S.-Russian relations are at their lowest point in decades.
Just weeks ago, Reed's father, Joey, was expressing deep concern.
My son is in a third world gulag, using a hole in the floor for a toilet and not seeing another person for weeks.
President Biden hailed Reed's release. 2 other Americans are still jailed in Russia, Brittany Griner and Paul Whelan. Vladimir Putin told Russia's parliament today that the goals of the country's military in Ukraine will be achieved. Russia has cut natural gas shipments to 2 NATO countries, Poland and Bulgaria. European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen calls it blackmail.
It comes as no surprise that the Kremlin uses fossil fuels to try to blackmail us.
European neighbors of the 2 countries vow to pick up the slack. The CDC says nearly 60% of the U.S. population has had COVID-19 since the pandemic began, and more than 75% of younger children have been infected with the virus. Before the Omicron variant, just a third of the population had tested positive. Infectious disease expert Celine Gounder on CBS Mornings.
We've certainly seen people infected with every wave of the virus. The original virus, the Delta, Omicron, and BA2. We saw so many infections over the winter holidays, I would have guessed higher.
Another brush with the law for North Carolina Congressman Madison Cawthorn. CBS's Scott McFarland says he was found with a gun by airport security.
The TSA says the gun seized at Charlotte Douglas Airport was a 9mm and was loaded. Another incident happened last year at Asheville Regional Airport, and the Republican congressman is also dealing with a driving without a license citation from earlier this year.
Overseas, a British celebration is coming together for Queen Elizabeth.
Ed Sheeran will headline the party at the Palace, a massive musical tribute to the Queen on her Platinum Jubilee. William and Kate are expected to attend, but Harry and Meghan remain cagey about whether they'll be there, and it's not clear whether the increasingly frail 96-year-old Queen will actually attend her own party. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 182 points. NASDAQ is up 120. The S&P 500 up 34. This is CBS.
There's always something new under the sun. CBS Mornings, weekdays on CBS.
Moments like watching my grandson steal second mean a lot to me. But after being diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, or MBC, which is breast cancer that is spread to other parts of the body, they mean even more. I take Ibrance, palbociclib.
Ibrance 125 milligram tablets with an aromatase inhibitor is for postmenopausal women or for men with HR-positive, HER2-negative NBC as the first hormonal-based therapy. Ask your doctor about Ibrance and visit Ibrance.com. Ibrance may cause low white blood cell counts that may lead to serious infections. Ibrance may cause severe inflammation of the lungs. Both of these can lead to death. Tell your doctor right away if you have new or worsening symptoms, including trouble breathing, shortness of breath, cough, or chest pain. Before taking Ibrance, tell your doctor if you have fever, chills, or other signs of infection, liver or kidney problems, are or plan to become pregnant, or are breastfeeding. Common side effects include low red blood cell and low platelet counts, infections, tiredness, nausea, sore mouth, abnormalities in liver blood tests, diarrhea, hair thinning or loss, vomiting, rash, and loss of appetite.
A place that was home to a late Golden Girl is up for sale in California.
Her vacation house in Carmel has sold for well over asking. Now Betty White's digs in L.A. are up for sale, but they're billed as a teardown. The listing describes them as an opportunity to build your dream home on a flat lot in a serene country setting. It's where the actress died on New Year's Eve, just days before her 100th birthday. Asking price, $10.5 million. A spokesman for White's estate says she and her husband, Alan Ludden, chose the L.A. property in 1968 because it was close to the studios where the actress worked. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The Miami Heat are the second NBA team to advance to the second round of the playoffs, eliminating Atlanta with wins last night. Phoenix and Memphis are just one win away from advancing. I'm Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
12:30. It's been a